What's going on, boxing fans? Welcome back to Fight Field, where we bring you the biggest, most unforgettable and action-packed moments from the world of boxing. Today, we're covering one of the most talked-about matchups in recent memory as Gervonta "Tank" Davis squared off against Lamont Roach in a fight that had the entire boxing community paying attention. This wasn't just another event on the calendar. Expectations were sky-high, and once the opening bell rang, both fighters delivered a battle that kept everyone watching from start to finish. From the anticipation leading into the contest to everything that unfolded inside the ropes, we're going through every key moment of this exciting showdown. So let's waste no time and jump right into it. The atmosphere inside the arena was incredible. Every seat was filled as fans created a deafening roar while the fighters made their entrances. Tank supporters were confident they would witness another highlight reel finish, while Roach's backers believed he had what it took to shock the boxing world with a career-defining victory. The crowd wasn't made up of only passionate fans either. Well-known celebrities, respected boxing figures, and popular influencers were all in attendance, making the night feel even bigger before the action had even begun.
Getting good, you know what I mean? And we was all getting fed, and then all of a sudden, what happened. And you know what I mean? We didn't know what it was. So.
Now turning to the fighter walkouts, Gervonta "Tank" Davis made his way to the ring wearing his trademark cold, focused expression. Every step reflected complete concentration, showing he had one goal in mind: to handle business once the opening bell rang. Dead on the other side, Lamont Roach looked completely at ease and full of self-belief. He embraced the atmosphere, fully aware that this was the most significant fight of his career and the perfect chance to show he could compete with one of boxing's elite names. If you'd like, I can also rewrite the entire transcript in this same style, while keeping it fully original and optimized for YouTube monetization.
Right here. Front wrestler. Easy work, please.
The instant the opening bell sounded, it was obvious the audience was about to witness a memorable contest. The opening round centered on both fighters carefully evaluating each other before taking any major risks. Tank remained composed and methodical, patiently observing Roach while searching for the right distance to launch his offense. Across the ring, Roach relied on smart footwork and a steady jab, using it effectively to maintain space and prevent Tank from closing in too quickly.
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to.
Tank had no intention of spending the fight on the back foot. Before long, he began applying steady pressure, closing the distance and controlling the ring to leave Roach with fewer options. During one exchange, Tank connected with a sharp left hand that immediately made Roach more aware of the danger in front of him. Roach, however, refused to be discouraged. He answered with well-placed shots to the body, hoping to take away some of Tank's explosiveness as the fight developed. By the end of the opening round, both fighters had gathered valuable information about each other, but it was already clear that the intensity of the contest was only beginning to build. The action really picked up in the second round. Tank began throwing his punches with much more authority, taking the initiative and moving forward with confidence. He consistently worked his way around Roach's jab, creating openings to answer with powerful counter shots that landed cleanly.
Overall, being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
Then came the biggest moment of the exchange. Tank exploded with a devastating uppercut that caught Roach clean, sending the crowd into a frenzy as Roach lost his balance and staggered backward. Even so, Roach showed tremendous composure. Instead of falling apart under the pressure, he quickly regained his footing and stayed in the fight.
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
Moments later, Roach went down hard, crashing onto the canvas. The referee immediately stepped in, deciding there was no need to begin a count. The contest was waved off on the spot, bringing the fight to an immediate end.
Shit, wait.
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was
all that
quiet, if y'all was,
ski
if
mask
y'all was
and
loud.
all that.
whatever the fuck
hood
you
over
talking
there,
about.
Tank.
Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck
Y'all
about none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I
can't
don't care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
Y'all
gonna get
under
f***ed
y'all
up over here.
face up.
What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee
I can't.
he pay for it.
I can't.
I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool. Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off your spot. They gonna trick you off your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know
like
what's going
that.
on. Y'all know
I like
how
that.
I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. The females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah, all right.
Now watch this.
They gonna
now
be there.
watch.
They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when
You know
you said
how
that?
you know how when they told you said how like I supposed to fought Lomachenko, right? And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Is that all it takes for you? Is that
Yeah,
all it
that's all
takes?
it
Just a
takes,
little
just a
comment?
little-
Nah, but that's what I want though.
Spark.
I don't want
But
you to fight me like
see
you
how
saying
talking?
you going out.
It always go like
Yeah.
this. It always go like this.
Nah,
Niggas
what I'm
always
saying,
get the
you just
yapping,
said you feel like you going
and
out.
they go to
I don't
sleep.
want you to feel like you going
I'm
out.
telling you.
Man. Kill it. Yes, sir. Come on, quick. Drop those hips. Nice. Come on. Give me that explosion. Rip. Good. There it is. There it is. Come on. 10 seconds. Breathe. Come on. Come on. Time. Yes, sir.
In the build-up to this fight, he made it clear that this would be the final chapter of his career, announcing his decision to retire from boxing after the bout.
At the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight.
Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
You could sense the emotion throughout the arena. The crowd understood they were witnessing more than just another championship fight. They might be watching the closing chapter of Tank's remarkable career. Fans rose to their feet with their phones in the air, eager to capture every moment, because this could be the final time Gervonta Davis stepped between the ropes, that if this truly was his farewell, it couldn't have ended in more memorable fashion. The performance was powerful, explosive, and the kind of finish that leaves a lasting impression. The idea of Tank retiring at this stage is still surprising. At just 30 years old, he's remained one of the sport's biggest stars and continues to perform at the highest level. But throughout his career, Tank has spoken about wanting to leave the sport on his own terms, without extending his career beyond its prime or returning after his best years were behind him. Based on this performance, he showed that he still has the ability to walk away while competing at the very top of the sport.
What changed? What made you?
I prospect for GTD. Who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when we saw you when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got.
Now, the conversation among boxing fans hasn't slowed down. Many are asking the same question. Has he truly walked away from the sport, or is there still a chance he'll return for one last blockbuster showdown? History has shown that elite fighters sometimes announce retirement only to step back into the ring later. If this truly marks the final chapter of his journey, then it's been an unforgettable one. He leaves behind an unbeaten record, countless memorable highlights, and a reputation that has already secured its place among the sport's lasting legacies. If you'd like, I can also make it more engaging and retention-focused for YouTube, while keeping it fully original and copyright safe.
At the end of next year, do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, I'm gonna just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating.
The reaction across social media was filled with emotion. Some supporters were disappointed to see him step away, while others hoped he would return for one final appearance in the ring. Despite the mixed feelings, there was one opinion that stood out above the rest. If this truly was his farewell, Tank closed his career with the respect and legacy of a true boxing great.
Yeah, I'm going for the Roach fight. Okay, you have time to leave? I'll buy you dinner if you spot him. Alright? When I promise you, that's a new one.
Even so, one major question continues to spark debate. Is this truly the end? Or could there be one final blockbuster bout before Tank officially walks away from boxing? Two potential matchups keep coming up in those discussions. One against Keyshawn Davis, and the other, perhaps the most shocking possibility of all, a clash with Floyd Mayweather. Either fight would send the boxing world into a frenzy.
But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But world titles definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
First, there's Keyshawn Davis, the fast-rising contender, Olympic standout, and one of the few fighters who has openly challenged Tank without showing an ounce of hesitation. He spent plenty of time making it clear that he believes he's the next man to rule the division. A fight between the two has all the ingredients of a major attraction. It would be the perfect clash of an established champion against the sport's next generation, experience facing youth. And honestly, it's hard to imagine any boxing fan not wanting to see those two settle it inside the ring.
What dirt? What's the name of that?
I'm not see got your people. Y'all all stepping, huh?
Man.
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know.
You don't like
Frank.
What they mean? Love limit. I don't like Florida, motherfucker.
No, you don't. DJ do the trash talk, man.
Then there's the matchup that almost sounds impossible, Floyd Mayweather. It may seem far-fetched at first, but considering everything that's happened between the two in recent years, it's easy to understand why people keep bringing it up. The storyline practically writes itself. Former mentor against his most successful student. If a fight like that ever became reality, it wouldn't just dominate boxing headlines. It could become one of the biggest events the sport has seen in years.
I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. What the f you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank.
Of course, making a fight of that magnitude happen would require both sides to work through the complicated negotiations that often come with big boxing events. As fans know, the business side of the sport can be just as challenging as what happens inside the ring. Still, if an agreement were ever reached, it has all the potential to become an unforgettable showdown that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. We'd also love to hear your thoughts, so leave your opinion in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.